Hello, it's the 19th of May 2017, and I thought I'd produce another one of these video diary updates for our British Muslim Values Research Project. A little while ago, when I was doing a PhD up in Birmingham, one of my guilty pleasures at the time was a television programme that was then on, which was a guy who would basically spend time hanging out with different tribes, different communities around the world, living amongst the natives, if you like, and taking part in their peculiar rituals, drinking blood from the carcasses of animals, or sometimes live animals, I think, and engaging in all sorts of peculiar activities that were all presented in this horribly Orientalist and a horribly kind of colonial manner, that we were encouraged to look at these tribes around the world as a kind of curiosity, as other to us, if you like. One of the things that strikes me about that programme was not only how did I find myself watching it very frequently, but also every so often you get a little bit of footage which would be taken in the middle of the night in a kind of night vision lens, and it would be on a handheld camera, so a bit shaky and a bit grainy. This is all from memory, so I hope I haven't exaggerated things. And you'd have the presenter of this programme speaking to the camera himself on his own, effectively about how demoralised and exhausted and how fed up he was, really, how he wished he was somewhere else and couldn't go on, and I guess wanted to be probably back home. And that footage was typically then, by the end of the programme, inserted into a much sunnier, positive, upbeat narrative, and you'd see him the next day and he'd be dancing around the campfire and drinking blood with the natives again, and as I say, all kind of horribly Orientalist. But I guess this video is that video for me, if we can strip away the less kind of positive aspects of it. I guess what I wanted to record is that we haven't clearly got as far as we'd wanted to with the project to this point, and that's become more apparent to me this week as we've been asked to write a report on our progress to date, and I feel a little bit tired and a little demoralised with the research. I still am committed to it and think that there's going to be something great that comes out of it, but at the moment I feel as though we've been working on it for quite a long time and haven't got anywhere near where we wanted to, or where I wanted to. But there are rays of sunshine, I guess, coming through, and we're arranging at the moment to receive our footage and the equipment from our current filmmakers next week, and once we've got that means we can progress to the next stage of the project. We can begin interviewing our filmmakers, we can begin scheduling focus groups to show this footage to other communities in the region, and we can also start really pressing on with recruiting our next filmmakers. And I guess that's been a real challenge, as I'm sure I've mentioned before, that although we've got at least one interested individual at the moment, we still need to recruit 5 more filmmakers in total. So I guess my hope is that in a week or two this footage will be inserted into its own sunnier narrative, into a story of overcoming obstacles and triumphing amidst adversity and all of the rest of it, and hopefully I'll be metaphorically dancing around the campfire too come a week or two's time. One of my colleagues on the project mentioned that the videos I'd made so far had all been horribly depressing in his view, and that I should try and make something a little bit more sunnier. So I don't know what he's going to be making of this one, but hopefully in a week or two's time, or perhaps slightly longer than that, I'll have something a bit more upbeat and a bit more optimistic to say. We will see. So as I say, middle of May, this is my video diary update, and see you soon.